Hi, my name is Max Vickner, and today I'll be conducting an interview from a history class project at BRCC. Today is December 8th, 2024, and I will be interviewing Will Cheek in Prairieville, Louisiana. Will is the husband of my mom's coworker, Christina Cheek. Thank you, Staff Sergeant, for Will for agreeing to sit with me for this interview and participating in this history project. I'm going to start with some background questions to get us started. Can you tell me your date of birth?
June 21st, 1973.
What is your branch of service that you served in?
The Army.
What war did you serve in?
The Iraq global war on terrorism.
What was your rank?
Staff Sergeant.
Where did you serve?
You mean like stateside or overseas?
You can say both.
So stateside, Fort Hood, Texas, Fort Carson, Colorado, Fort Knox, Kentucky, Fort Benning, Georgia, and then back to Fort Carson, Colorado. And then overseas, just Iraq.
Okay. Next, I'll talk about how you got started with serving our country. Where did you enlist?
I enlisted in Muskogee, Oklahoma.
Where were you living at the time?
Tahlequah, Oklahoma.
Why did you join?
It was after September the 11th. I watched that, and pretty much that was the deciding factor.
Yeah. Why did you pick the service branch you joined?
All of my family had been Army, so I went Army.
Do you remember your first days in the service?
Oh yes, I remember all of them. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. There's a lot of cool things, a lot of hard days, but it was a lot of fun.
What did it feel like?
It was challenging. It was way more physical than I thought it'd be.
Can you tell me about your boot camp experiences?
Boot camp was probably a little bit easier for me than some of the others because I was older. I was almost 30. Okay. So
more like experience and
yeah,
stuff.
just being older, it was a lot easier for me than a lot of the younger kids.
Yeah. Was it hard to get through?
No.
Now that we all know about your time while serving, let's talk about what life has been like afterwards. Do you remember the day that your service ended?
Yes.
Can you tell me where you were?
I was at Fort Carson, Colorado.
Where did you go, and what did you do right afterwards?
Packed up all my stuff, and I moved to Louisiana, to Gonzales, and started looking for a job down here.
Okay. Did you go to work or school?
I went to work.
Do you still keep in touch with your friends that you made during that time?
Yes. Yeah, Facebook helps connect everybody. Yeah, so that's what I use mostly.
With technology nowadays.
Yeah.
Do you attend any reunions?
There hadn't been any yet, but I would definitely go if there was one.
Okay. Have you ever joined a veterans organization?
I have what's it called? The VFW.
Okay. Yeah. What's your current career?
I work for Cox Communications, maintaining all of their buildings in New Orleans and Acadiana.
Okay. Did your military experience influence your thinking about war or the military in general?
Kind of, yeah. It makes life a little bit more, I don't know, meaningful. It's, you take things for granted when you see things in other countries and stuff.
Definitely.
How truly blessed we are in this country.
Yeah. How do you think your service and experiences affected your life?
In a good way. It's made me appreciate everything. It's made me, it's definitely helped me get in where I want to be at the end of the day, which is, retired and enjoying life.
Yeah, definitely. Is there anything else that you would like to add?
No, it was a great experience. I think some of these other countries have it right where a lot of kids should go in for, at least a couple years to get that experience life experience before they figure out what they want to do for the rest of their lives.
Yeah. Now I'm going to talk about your war experiences. Which wars or war did you serve in?
I served in the Iraq campaign for the global war on terrorism.
What exactly did you do?
The first time I went over, we did tried to make the roads safe for the convoys to bring supplies for the rest of the army in. So we were trying to keep IEDs off the road. Second time, I was personal security for our battalion commander.
Do you remember arriving and what that was like for you?
Yes, the first time I arrived there, when we first got off the plane in Kuwait, it was ridiculous how hot it was. It would take your breath away. It was so hot and humid.
What was your job or assignment?
So that last time I was personal security. I was a section sergeant for the personal security. There's a team of 16 of us, and we would pretty much take a battalion commander to key leader engagements with the Iraqis or with other units around Iraq.
Did you see any combat?
I did. I was in a battle with a tank battle in Diwania in 2008, and then I saw lots of rockets and mortars and stuff like that.
Can you tell me some of your most memorable experiences?
So the most memorable experiences were, one of the most memorable was the first year we were there. Christmas morning, we got woke up with mortar fire coming in. They helped ring in Christmas with sirens and mortars, so it was interesting.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was just it was a lot of camaraderie. A lot of you were constantly with these guys all the time, so you did just about everything together.
Were you awarded any medals?
Yes, I was awarded 3 Army Achievement Medals, 5 Army Commendation Medals, the Order of St. George, the Armor Patron Saint, and a Purple Heart.
How'd you get some of those medals?
Most of them are just, for, doing good things. The Order of St. George I got for I was an instructor for the tanks. I was a section sergeant, tank commander, so all the stuff that I did for the armor division, and then the Army Achievement Medals for doing a good job at different things for being good at my job.
Okay. Is there anything else that you would like to add about your war experiences?
No, it was fun. It was scary at times. It was fun. It's crazy how sometimes it's easier over there than it is over here. Because over there, life is simple. There's only a couple things you got to do.
Yeah. Next questions will be about your life. What was like in the service? How'd you stay in touch with your family?
The first time it was letters, and every once in a while you would get allowed to stand in line for a couple hours to use a phone. And then the second time, technology had was way better. We actually had a few of us would buy a Iraqi cell phone, and we could use, shared it.
Okay.
Just buy minutes.
Yeah. What was the food like?
The food was not all that great. It was definitely one of the worst things about it. The food wasn't all that good. Every once in a while you'd get a good meal, but most of the time it was just lots of salt, Tony's, or a hot sauce to kind of take away some of the taste.
Yeah. Did you feel a lot of pressure or any stress?
Not a whole lot of pressure. There was stress from times to time, making sure you planned everything out before you went anywhere, what, roads you would take, what your alternate things you would do would be. You try to plan it all, so if it all happens, you have an idea what might happen next.
Yeah. Was there something special you did for like good luck or to help you through your experiences?
The second time we had a routine my crew would use before we left outside the wire, before we went out off the Army part. We'd always listen to Boys of Summer song. He'd play it loud in the vehicle, and then we'd turn it off.
Yeah. How did people entertain themselves on downtimes?
Some people watched movies. Some people brought like Xbox, PlayStation. Some people read a lot of times. There's a lot of gym time because luckily we didn't have a whole lot of time to do other things besides go to the gym, get some sleep, and and prep. So
yeah, I'm surprised you can bring like an Xbox or something over there.
People would have their family members ship it to them.
Okay.
So that's how most of them came. Some of them would sneak it into their packing, but most of them shipped it over. And then you could always buy stuff, knockoff stuff in country.
Did the service do anything special for y'all?
For
like, I don't know, like special occasions or something?
Yeah, we had Christmas there. We'd have a Christmas or a Thanksgiving meal. Have everybody, the chaplain would come by, give everybody some good words, and then a special meal.
Yeah.
And we actually had a comedian come to a USO comedian. I can't think, and some WWE wrestlers come once, so it was kind of interesting.
Yeah, that seems cool. Did you ever spend Christmas away, and what was that like?
I spent Christmas away twice. It was different, Some of the younger guys, they would, make like a Christmas tree, and they'd have their family send some like battery operated lights and throw it on there. It was different, you just around those guys, and it was a little bit lonelier, but it was fun.
Yeah. That's it for that section. Again, thank you for your service and all that you did.